In 95 AD, the Apostle John penned a single sentence that would become the most quoted verse in spiritual warfare. But there's a problem. The English translation softens it so much that most Christians completely miss what John actually said. Because when you understand what this word really means in Greek, the enemy's entire strategy collapses. If you've ever felt overpowered by temptation, if spiritual warfare feels like you're constantly losing, if you've prayed for victory but still feel defeated, this is for you. The verse is first, John 4:4. Most Bibles say, "Greater is he who is in you than he who is in the world." Beautiful. But that's not the sentence John wrote. Here's what he actually wrote. You have already overcome them, because the one who is in you is greater than the one who is in the world. You have already overcome. Not you can overcome if you try hard. Not you will overcome someday. You have already overcome. Past tense, done, finished. The Greek word is nenikaō. It's the perfect tense of nikaō, to conquer, to be victorious in battle. The perfect tense means a completed action in the past, with ongoing results in the present. John isn't saying you will overcome the enemy. He's saying you already have, and that victory is still in effect right now. This isn't motivational, this is legal. The same word, nikaō, shows up 17 times in Revelation. Revelation 12:11, they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb. Revelation 3:21, to the one who overcomes, I will give the right to sit with me on my throne, just as I overcame. Jesus overcame, past tense, and because he did, you have already overcome, past tense. You're not trying to win a battle Jesus already won. You're enforcing a victory that's already been decided, but most Christians don't live like this. We pray like we're begging God to give us victory. We fight like we're trying to defeat an enemy who's still in power. But here's the truth. John is screaming. The war is over. You won. Satan lost. The only weapon he has left is convincing you the battle is still going. Colossians 2:15. Having disarmed the powers and authorities, he made a public spectacle of them, triumphing over them by the cross. Jesus didn't just defeat Satan, he publicly humiliated him, stripped him of authority, paraded him as a conquered foe, and then gave you the authority to enforce that victory. Luke 10:19. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Authority is exousia, legal power, delegated jurisdiction. You're not a victim hoping for rescue. You're an enforcer carrying out a verdict that's already been issued. Here's what changes when you understand nenikaō. When temptation comes, you don't pray, God please help me overcome. You declare, I have already overcome this through Christ, now leave. When the enemy accuses you, you don't beg for defense. You say, the case was settled at Calvary, you have no authority here. When fear grips you, you don't ask God to make you brave. You remind yourself, I've already overcome. This is settled. Romans 8:37. We are more than conquerors through him who loved us. More than conquerors is hyper. Hyper equals beyond. Above, nikāō, equals to conquer. You are overwhelmingly, excessively, abundantly victorious. Not because of your strength, because of his. Not because you fought well, because he already won. So the next time the enemy comes, say this, I have already overcome you through Jesus Christ. The victory is finished. You have no authority over me. Greater is he who is in me. Now flee. That's not arrogance. That's nenikaō. And once you believe it, the enemy's lies lose all power. If this hit your spirit, let others know in the comments right now. Not for the algorithm, for your freedom. You are not defeated. You have already overcome. Subscribe and join us. This is the King's Ministries, and we are taking back ground.